When I was a kid, I drugged my dad for a whole month.
This is terrifying.
It says warning, contains abuse.
Okay.
My father was a raging asshole. He used to beat us and yell at us about how worthless we were constantly. My mother finally had enough and said that either he gets psychological help or she leaves him. He went to the doctor and was prescribed an antipsychotic medication. When he started taking it, he magically became nice. No more beatings, no more yelling. It was paradise. Then after a while, he turned mean again. We asked our mom what was going on, and she said that he stopped taking his medication because he didn't like the side effects, whatever that meant. We felt doomed until one day my mom accidentally left his prescription bottle in the kitchen. My sister and I looked at each other, didn't even have to say a thing. She got out a spoon and I ground the white pill into powder and we put it in his orange juice. What a nice day we had. We did this every single day, enjoying our temporary happy home until the prescription ran out. It was the best month of our childhood and I'm not sorry.
Oh my God. Short and sweet.
That's not nearly as... Some of these titles, you're like, oh, this is going to be rough.
Man, yeah.
And then it's like, oh, no, it's not bad at all. In fact, I'm rooting for this guy.
So let me get it straight. So the dad was abusive.
Yeah.
The mom gave him an ultimatum. You got to get psychological help. They prescribed him this medication. He didn't want to take it, so the kids crushed it up and put it in the orange juice for him. Is that what I'm getting at? Or he was taking it and they were giving him extra?
No, so he was it didn't even say anything about substance abuse. He must have just had like a mental illness. So he went to a psychologist. They put him on antipsychotic medication. He started taking it. He was super nice. Then he stopped taking it again because he didn't like the side effects. And then the mom accidentally left the meds out in the kitchen.
Yeah.
For the kids to have access to. And then when no one was looking, this guy and his sister crushed it up and then put it in the dad's orange juice. Because they originally saw how he was taking it and how he was
better.
Yeah, being
okay.
Yeah. And so that doesn't seem bad at all.
It doesn't. I just feel bad for the kids. They were just trying to help their dad.
Yeah, they're like
I don't know what to think of this one.
I don't think... Okay, another thing people do is when these blare up and get really popular and get lots of comments, people edit the post, give context, and answer questions people are asking in the comments. This person wrote, edit, for those saying that antipsychotics take weeks to work, that's not always the case. In contrast, antidepressants often take weeks to work. People have commented that they've taken antipsychotics such as Latuda, Promazine, and Seroquel, and they claim they feel the effects in hours. FYI, I have no memory of exactly what drug he was on. Some people wanted to know more about my home life. If you want, you can learn about it in my short story here.
Oh.
Not clicking that.
Nah.
Wow, thanks for all your kind words and the award. This is unexpected but greatly appreciated. To those that asked, I'm doing fine now and live a blessed life. And no, I don't recommend people do this at home. I was just a kid during desperate times.
Yeah, exactly. That's kind of what I was saying. I feel bad for the kids. They were just trying to make their life better if they were dealing with an abusive dad.
Yeah, and then there's no I was expecting it to go from that to then we were kids, so we accidentally gave him too much, so we overdosed.
Or something, yeah, something like that.
Well, that's what I was... And then,
if I didn't take the direction I thought.
And then the police got involved. They thought my mom was drugging him, so she got sent to prison. And then we went to a fucking foster home, and then we started getting SO'd. And
I didn't think he was going that way.
That's a little far. That's where my mind thought I was gonna go, and I was like, "Oh wow, that was at the end of a Disney movie."
Real far.
That was a happy ending.
And we lived happily ever after.
Yeah, we lived
in an orphanage.
And we lived happily ever after, as long as Dad was still on his anti-psych meds.
Jesus Christ, that is kind of crazy though. To just
as a kid,
hey sis, mom left the pills out. What should we do?
In the fucking story, I don't know if this is exaggerated, but he said they didn't even have to discuss it. They just knee-jerk reaction, crushed the pill up and snuck it in.
Yeah, it was a given.
I just wish he said how old he was.
Yeah, true.
Like, were they like?
Teenagers.
Part of me feels like,
Because they knew to crush it up and put it in.
or maybe they only knew because that's how they saw the mom do it in the past.
Oh. Ooh.
I don't know. I feel like he would have specified if he was a teenager, but he said I was just a kid.
Yeah.
I don't see anything wrong with that.
Well, kind of goes both ways. I mean, the dad's obviously a fucking douche.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess the kids.
I guess the only, I guess you do have sympathy because it's not like the dad was like doing drugs and alcohol. He was just someone who genuinely suffered from mental illness.
Yeah, he had problems.
Yeah.
He needed to be on something.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Fuck.
Too deep. Too deep. Too deep.
Fuck. I mean, deep, yeah, but like not, the story wasn't that bad.
No, no. That was a good one. That was a good one.
Fuck.
Thanks for watching and hope you enjoyed that clip from the Doe Show. Be sure to check out another clip or check out the full episode. Peace out, bitches.